Okay, picture this. You're stranded, washed up on a desert island, nothing. Then, a miracle. The sea washes two things to your feet: a single, heavy dumbbell and a perfect pair of running shoes. You can only grab one. The other gets swallowed by the ocean. Forever. Which one is it? Your actual survival hangs on this. This isn't just some made-up game. It's the biggest question in fitness. For years, everyone just says do both. But what if you couldn't? What if you had to pick a side? This isn't about looking good on a bodybuilding stage or crossing a marathon finish line. This is about the one true answer for your health, your life, and your ability to just function at your best. Yeah, the easy answer is that mixing them is perfect. And it is. But that's a boring answer. It dodges the real question. To get why both matter, you have to force a choice. You have to make them fight. We're going to see who wins based on what keeps the human body running best for the longest time possible. So today, we settle it. We're digging into the science, cutting through the garbage, and by the end of this, you will have the answer. The case for cardio, the engine of life. First up, the undisputed champ of heart health, cardio. Think of your body like a car. Cardio, running, swimming, biking, even a fast walk, is the tune-up for your engine. You are literally training the most important muscle you have, your heart. And the benefits? They're huge, and the science is super clear. Regular aerobic exercise is linked to about a 25 to 35% drop in premature death risk, thanks mainly to a stronger, more efficient heart. This isn't just about dodging a heart attack, it's about getting more oxygen to every single organ in your body. It's about life. Back on the island, cardio is your endurance. It's being able to walk for miles to find water, or work all day building a shelter without collapsing. It's your survival engine. And for managing weight, cardio is a beast at burning calories. Put them head to head, and a 30-minute jog will torch more calories than 30 minutes of lifting almost every time. That makes it a killer tool for losing fat. But cardio has a massive blind spot. While it's servicing your engine, it does next to nothing for the car's frame. Sure, running can help your leg bones a little bit, but it doesn't build muscle all over your body. Very high-volume endurance work, especially in a calorie or protein deficit, can erode or fail to build muscle. And that is a huge problem, because muscle isn't just for show. It's your armor. It's the furnace that powers you. The case for strength training. The body's armor. So let's look at the other fighter, strength training. If cardio is the engine, strength is the chassis, the suspension, the armor plating. Its number one benefit is a total game changer: building and holding on to lean muscle. So why is that such a big deal? Because muscle is alive. It's active. Every pound of muscle you have is like a tiny engine, burning calories 24/7, even when you're just sitting on the couch. That's your resting metabolic rate. The more muscle you pack on, the higher that rate goes, and the more calories you burn just by being alive. A 2020 meta-analysis showed resistance training raised resting metabolic rate by about plus 96 kilocalories per day, while aerobic exercise produced no clear change. So while cardio might win the 30-minute calorie burn race, strength training rebuilds your body's whole economy into a long-term, fat-burning machine. And it gets better. There's this thing called EPOC, or the afterburn effect. After a really tough lifting session, your body has to get to work repairing all those muscle fibers. That repair process burns extra calories for hours, sometimes for a whole day after you're done. Cardio's afterburn? Barely there in comparison, unless you're doing high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, which can produce a similar effect. Beyond just burning fat, strength training is your best defense against your body breaking down. It strengthens muscles, Yeah, but also your bones and all the stuff that holds you together, like ligaments and tendons. This makes you harder to break and seriously lowers your risk of getting injured. Stronger bones mean you're less likely to get osteoporosis. Meta-analyses confirm that progressive resistance programs meaningfully increase spine and hip bone mineral density, slashing osteoporosis risk. A strong core and strong legs mean better balance, which means you're less likely to fall. A huge deal for staying independent as you get older. A 2025 systematic review drove this home, finding that while aerobic training might trim more absolute fat mass, strength training was just as effective at lowering body fat percentage and was superior at preserving precious muscle tissue during weight loss. For living a long life, the proof is right there. Clock just 30 to 60 minutes of serious resistance work a week, and your odds of dying from any cause drop about 10 to 17%, with stronger bones and muscle as a bonus. On that island, strength is everything. It's what lets you build a shelter, haul firewood, or defend yourself. One bad fall that breaks a bone could be the end. A body built by resistance training is just a tougher, more resilient machine. Before we get to the final verdict, quick question. Based on all this, what's your gut reaction? Drop a comment below. Team cardio or team strength? And hey, if you're getting value from this and you want more real talk about fitness, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support what we're doing here. The desert island verdict. All right, the moment of truth. You're on the beach, dumbbell in one hand, running shoes in the other. The ocean's coming for one of them. You can only save one. For long-term survival in a world where everything is trying to break you, the winner has to be strength training. Here's why. In a survival situation, being resilient is everything. The ability to not get injured from a fall, to lift a heavy log, to carry food back to your camp, that's not optional. Strength training builds a solid, tough body that is simply harder to take out of the game. On top of that, having more muscle means your metabolism runs hotter, which is a huge advantage when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. Your body just gets more efficient. And think about it. You can get your cardio by doing the things you need to do to survive. Walking, climbing, building, that's all going to get your heart rate up. But you cannot build the muscle and bone density that protects you without lifting something heavy. The dumbbell is the tool that gives you the best shot at adapting and surviving. Okay, let's step off the island and get back to real life. You are not stranded. You can go to a gym. You can do push-ups in a park. The whole debate was just a way to see the unique, critical job that each one of these things does. The real-world answer isn't a choice, it's a command. If you ask any real expert, any exercise physiologist, any longevity researcher, they will all tell you the same thing. The undisputed king for your health is a program that has both. You need cardio for a healthy engine, a heart and lungs that work. You need strength training for a fast metabolism, strong bones, and muscle that lets you move through the world with power for your entire life. So stop asking which one is better. Start asking how you can get them both in. Shoot for the 150 minutes of solid cardio a week and hit at least 2 full-body strength sessions. The point was never about having to choose one. It was about understanding why you absolutely need them both. So don't just service the engine. Build the indestructible machine it was meant to power.